with Germany scoring one of the 5 stoppage time game-winning goals this World Cup, which is the most since 1966. Mexico could still be out. If it wasn't for that last goal by Germany, Mexico would be through right now. So there is a possibility somehow, some way of a nightmare scenario coming up when that group gets on the pitch Wednesday. Roger.
Yeah, the Germany-Sweden game. For those who didn't say it,
unbelievable.
Sweden were beating Germany. Germany are Darth Vader. You do not beat Darth Vader very, very often. And Sweden had every chance of doing that and just wilted. The German are never more deadly than when they are their own mortality is exposed. And in the 95th minute, a piece of alchemy from their midfielder, Tony Kroos, where he just lacerated the ball. It was almost like a drone strike into the corner. It was the closest I've ever seen to witnessing with my own eyes that Game of Thrones battle to the death between the Viper and the Mountain. Sweden's the Viper, Germany's the Mountain, played out in real time. It was crisis averted for the Germans, but their problems, and there really are problems, you see them in American sports, the locker rooms that are divided between the old guard and the new guard, between the kind of flash newcomers and the more stoic veterans. They are a team that is utterly divided. There's a little bit of geopolitical flavour where their star midfielder, a gentleman called Mesut Ozil, who's a German of Turkish origin, posed with the president of Turkey, Erdogan, right before the World Cup, a move that did not go down at all well within Germany, and has really created an incredible geopolitical locker room fissure. So the problems with Germany will not go away, and this is going to be a World Cup where a team that has not won before very much could. There's a lot of eyes on Belgium, who are playing some of the most rippled, joyous, true collective football. And so, as I said earlier, Rich, this is the single greatest World Cup of my lifetime, and I just want it to be hooked right up to my veins.
I love it. Me too. I've really been enjoying it. Last one for you, Roger Bennett,
Sure.
Men in Blazers. Last one for you. You can't see unless the Rich Eisen show is on in Russia, unbeknownst to me. But I am, in fact, asking this question, clutching my Bilf Life mug that you were kind enough to send me. You and Michael Davies sent me with the Men in Blazers logo, the crest on the other side, Bilf Life, which the B stands for bald. Everybody else, I think, can understand what the rest of it is. So I ask you this, Roger Bennett. How in the world do these players and refs and officials run around as they do for as long as they do, breaking as much of a sweat as they do, and their hair is perfect? What is in the pomade? What are they using in their hair to keep the parts so chiseled throughout an entire World Cup match, Roger?
I'm not sure I'm allowed to say it on the Rich Eisen show television, but I believe it's horse semen.
Is this a verifiable fact, Roger? Is it?
Fact. Yeah, they sell it here in Moscow in many stores. It's in the FIFA shop. It is remarkable. And talking about FIFA, I do think the Rich Eisen show is on in Russia. It's on probably at KGB headquarters. They're monitoring all of your words. They're monitoring all of your words very, very carefully, Rich.
Well, they have our phone number now. I mean, so I'm just trying to figure it out, Roger. I can't. I mean, I'm admittedly very jealous. The soccer hair is perfect. It never tussles, never once.
Baldness is truth, Rich Eisen. Baldness is truth, and you're a very, very, very handsome bald man. But sometimes I do look at these footballers. I mean, the Iranian team, absolutely glistening and gorgeous last night against the Spanish team. Ultimately, I do think that football, I've always thought the World Cup has become an incredible fusion of global sports, global television, the reach of television, and commercial sponsorship. It's become an enormous billboard. But this World Cup, looking at Olivier Giroud, a Frenchman, run around the field, rippling, gorgeous, the perfect man. Watching the Moroccan coach, Hervé Renard, who looks like he's been ripped with his shirt open from the front cover of an Harlequin romance novel. I'm just like, ultimately, football could just be a platform just for hair product at the end of the day. I may have been watching the wrong thing all of this time as a bald man. It's great to be with you. I love your passion for the game, Rich.
Thanks, Roger.
Genuinely. It's a remarkable. When we've got Rich Eisen loving football, There's not too much else that we need to win over
Oh,
to
I
become
love
a
it.
true footballing nation.
And I told you, and I told Michael this. I'll tell you, I just love your guys' take on it. It's just so much fun.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.